Massive Crew, back once again with another video. And today I want to talk about a little project that I've got together. I saw a pretty much orphan, broken S2000 on eBay for sale. Made an offer for it and decided to make it a project to try and restore it and fix it up, because the faceplate was pretty damaged. The rack ears were bent, quite a mess. I don't know how it got into that state in the first place, but I done a little bit of surfing and I found a few people sort of breaking up the AKAIs and selling the parts, maybe from, you know, units that don't work or whatever, salvaging what they can. So I managed to find a good, nice, clean faceplate online. And my plan is also, sorry, I forgot to mention, on the S2000 the disk drive apparently doesn't work. Now I'm looking at the back of it and I can see, to be honest, that it doesn't have the faceplates on the output. So I reckon he took the outputs out of it, and he sort of listed it as he hasn't really got time to fix it. But looking at the faceplate gone from the inside, I'd say he took the output board, he had it fully loaded, and for some strange reason he thought he'd just break it up, sell it, or whatever the case may be. But I've got a new faceplate for it. I'm hoping to restore it.
The S2000 is a professional and user expandable studio sampler. The base S2000 model comes with a 2 MB sample memory, which can be expanded to 32 MB. Sampling specs are variable from 22 kHz to 44 kHz. Sample in stereo or mono and are 16 or 8-bit resolutions. All necessary edit tools are here: time compression, expand, time stretch, tune, pitch shift, truncate, looping, key placement, velocity effects and more. Up to 32 voices of polyphony and complete MIDI implementation. With a built-in disk drive and a SCSI interface, this sampler is prepared for any situation. Also, when it comes to upgrades, upgrading the S2000 as your needs grow. You can upgrade up to 8 outputs, digital I/O, 4 effects processors, expandable filters, EQ, and an alternative internal disk storage medium can be added to the S2000, making it more and more like a S3200 series sampler. The S2000's only fallback is its small LCD display screen, but that can be processed via an external editor, possibly like Mesa, etc. S2000 makes a perfect entry-level studio quality sampler that can grow with you into a very professional instrument. It was used by Moby Underworld and the Avalanches back in the day.
Main reason why I really got interested in the S2000s was because quite a few people have asked me if I can install HXC emulators to work on the S2000. I like to be able to test stuff on physical machines before, even though I'd yet to get my hands on an AKAI S3000 to be able to. I'm looking for one cheap if anyone's got one going. I'm not talking about them eBay prices. If anybody's got one, wants it to go to a good home, they got it sitting in a garage holding the door open, talk to the man here, you know what I'm saying, and let me use it to help people get their AKAI S3000s up on the HXC, because people are struggling to get that HXC working on the original, not XL versions. I was managed to get it working on the 950 because I've got one here, but the old school S3000s, at the moment the only options you really got is a SCSI 2SD, which is quite a good option, to be fair. You know, I'm still running some tests with some people, but I just wanted to give you a heads up on this project that I'm really excited for. I need to sort out the disk drive. I've got another couple of floppy disk drives somewhere. I've got an AKAI one and a 950 one that I can put in here to try and replace, because I'd like to see it working first with a physical disk before I start messing with the HXC. But you never know, an HXC might just work straight out the back with this thing. Okay dudes, I'm going to plug this thing in, switch it on and have a look and see what's going on with it. Boy man, I can't even plug it in. Well, it came on. Yeah, it's saying insert system disk. Okay, interesting. Alright, so let's see what happens when you...
Okay, that seems to be booting up okay. And it flicks, it looks for a disc. I'm going to get a system disc and put it in. Okay, so I found this disc. It says it's for the S2800, the original S3000, and the S3200. So I doubt if this will work. Okay, it doesn't actually look like it's going to work anyway. It's not even trying. Okay, so didn't like that. So guys, I tried burning an OS2 disk from the internet that I got. It was an IMG file, and I burnt it on my my CryoFlux setup machine down there. Not using CryoFlux, just using OmniFlop. But that drive down there is a little bit chaotic. So I've just run another one on my retro half falling asleep crap OmniFlop one. This is a machine that I've been archiving all my discs with, and that just rips through AKAI discs better than the AKAI. I've got to find out what drive's in there, because I know it's got a good drive in it. So I'm going to try this now. I've recreated a floppy disk drive using OmniFlop. This is an OS 2.0 disc. Pop that in and let's see what's going to happen now. Okay, so I've noticed the disc, I was actually reading, because it's doing different floppy disk movements depending on... Oh, there we go. We've got it. OS 2.0. So we know it's working now. The disc is working. 16 M words. So I'm not sure if it's fully loaded, but look, it's working. S2K die 1.1. Don't know what that means. Probably means disc 2.1. So there we go. We have the operating system disc working. So I know it's reading discs, folks. So now all I'm going to do is fix all this crap here. Look, test program, everything's sort of working. Hold on. Yep, sample. There we go. I wonder if this thing could time stretch. Can it time stretch? Let's have a look. Loop at point, find, loop time, crossfade loop, loop tune, reverse sample, fade, fade down from, mad, resample, quality, so you could set the frequency, resample, time stretch. Yeah, look, it's got time stretch as well. Look, you could, I wonder what the time stretch sounds like this on this. Comment down below if you want to hear the time stretch things. But my first mission on this thing is to get the HXC working on the AKAI S2000. I know it can be done. So guys, so far so good. This is the project, cleaning up the AKAI S2000. And then once I get this all working, I'm going to do some demos on it, and you guys can check out the sounds. And I'm going to just literally max this out with as much kit as I can put on it. And this doesn't have the outputs on there, and I can see the plate's been removed, but it's working. I'm yet to check the audio out on it. That might not work. That could be a bummer if that doesn't work. But looking around, look, you can see it's got expansion ports. It's got built-in SCSI. Look, this has got 1.50 operating system. So you can, if you want, I believe, looking at on the internet, I'm going to check that out. You can get a new EPROM chip for this, and you can upgrade it to 2.0. But I'd have to get EPROM removal kit. But I was interested in getting and reading these EPROMs and storing the actual programs off the EPROMs on chips, so I can program my own EPROMs in the future. So guys, comment down below if you want to see how that's done, because I've heard you can get EPROMs for the Alesis HR16 drum machine and program loads of stuff in there. And there's a world of musical instruments, I believe, that you can put programmed EPROM chips in there. So guys, that's keeping you posted on my little project that's going on, the AKAI S2000, even though I might have paid a little bit more than I should have for it. What's that there? Look, S3000 XL only. So this must have the same board as the S3000, I think. I'm not even sure, because look, it's got like a P11 port there that's not actually soldered in on the board. So I wonder what AKAI did with that.